Naga Students Federation's laga 31st General Conference to Chowakali August 27 day RSA Crown TSEMINYU District bra shuru hushe. Idusal laga conference to Ringma Students Union bra host kriya zero conference to August 30 tak global ase. Conference laga inaugural guest to Minister for Rural Development RSIRT Matsubu Jamir bra NSF laga 54th year of inception laga momentous occasion aro 31st General Conference convene kura karne congratulate kurishe. Ringma community aro Ringma Students Union laga contribution efforts aro hospitality acknowledge kurina Mitsubo bra kushigi taikan laga dedication aro sacrifice so unity aro resilience laga spirit reflect kure. Mitsubo bra cert kurishigi student organizations aro NSF nishinakan awareness aro socially responsible citizens panawale de crucial role loy. Inaugural session laga details saisabo.
It is a deep pride that we gathered here in TSEMINYU, a land of immense significance, where the first ever federal government of Naga National was hosted at Parashan on 22 March 1956. A defining moment in the history of the Naga political movement. To stand on this sacred soil, remembering the courage and sacrifice of our leaders, give our gathering a solemn meaning and a renewed sense of purpose. With their blessing upon us, it is here in this historical district that we march together a new dawn of togetherness. As we reflect upon our past, we honor the pioneer and leader of the Naga people, whose vision and sacrifice lay the very foundation upon which we now stand. The choice we make today, the effort we put forth, and the principle we uphold will decide whether the visions of a united, resilient, and striving Naga society become reality or remain a mere idea. Compounding these challenges, the greatest threat to our Naga society is our failure as a CSO, as a national political groups, to show the way forward. The most pressing threat to our unity is pervasive disunity within our own community. We are born of tribal rivalry, vested interests, personal ambitions, social disparity, and factions pulling us in every direction, leaving our youths adrift and uncertain of the path that lies ahead of us. What legacy are we leaving for our youths and for our younger generations to follow? Who will bear the weight of the decision that we make today? How far are we prepared to secure a free, dignified, and self-determined future for Naga's people? When our house is burning, how can we afford to quarrel over the world? We cannot allow this plethora of divisions, whether from internal grief or external pressure, to derail our pursuit for sovereignty and progress. This is why our conference, Resilient in Transition, carries such weight. We cannot lay back or satisfied with the achievement of the past, because to do so will condemn us to mediocrity. We must raise above ego and division, standing unity in brotherhood and truly unified Nagas beyond all borders, where there is unity, there is victory. This is a call to awaken purpose, a challenge to raise above contentment and stand united in purpose, resilient in spirit, that we may shape a future worthy of our forefathers' strength. Our forefathers stood shoulder to shoulder against external force that sought to oppress and divide us. If we fail to unite today, we betray the legacy. But if we succeed in building this bridge, if we choose empathy over suspicion, respect over arrogance, and unity over division, then we will leave behind a house rebuilt brick by brick, strong enough to endure the younger generations to come. And the house will not only for one tribe, not for one faction, but for the unified lean and glories of our people. On behalf of the Naga Student Federation, I express my gratitude to our remote community for opening their home and heart to host this 31st General Conference. I'm deeply thankful to the convener, the organizing committee, LOC, and every remote brother and sister who have dedicated their hard work to make this historic gathering possible. Your warm generosity and commitment remind us why our unity and shared purpose endure. Thank you. May God bless us all for unified lean and glories of Nagas. Good night.
Great joy that I stand before you today as part of this August gathering. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the Naga Students Federation on this momentous occasion of its 78th year of inception and the successful convening of the 31st General Conference. I also express my sincere gratitude to our most respected Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. NSF, and to the organizing committee for having given me this privilege to be a part of your auspicious program today. Let me also take this opportunity to acknowledge and commend the Rengma community and the Rengma Students Union, whose contribution, tireless efforts and hospitality have made this important gathering possible. Your dedication and sacrifice reflect the spirit of unity and resilience that has long defined the NSF and the larger Naga community. Over the decades, our beloved Naga family, despite the geopolitical factors that have divided us time and time again, and many the challenges we as a people have faced, the NSF has remained steadfast as a pillar and a beacon of unity that has upheld the vision of a cohesive and inclusive Naga family. It is this unwavering commitment that continues to inspire generations of young Nagas across our global universal boundaries, and gatherings like this is one of an affirmation of this undying spirit to be one that continues to inspire us all. Today, as we gather and fellowship in this program, let us reflect on the theme that has been so aptly chosen for this occasion by the NSF, resilience and transition. As we pay homage to the past for the sacrifices made by leaders and visionaries who have gone before us, may we also look ahead towards a world that is rapidly evolving, ever more connected, and yet increasingly complex future that awaits us and our future generations. Yet, as we look ahead, we should always remain alert and vigilant to introspect on who we are and maintain an uncompromising stand on preserving our identity. On that note, I'd like to delve into why preservation of our cultural identity has become the need of the hour. Identity encompasses the traits, customs, and values that define us within our specific groups, be it nationality, ethnicity, religion, or community. It is formed through our knowledge of our heritage, our shared experiences, and our social bonds. This identity evolves as we engage with other cultures, yet it remains a source of strength, a constant reminder of who we are in this fast changing world. It is very important for us to remember that preserving cultural identity is not merely a nostalgic act. It is a vital foundation for emotional well-being and self-esteem, a reminder of who we are as a people, as a community. It fosters a sense of belonging and knowing of where we come from and where we are going. And most importantly, for a society as diverse as the Nagas, it creates social cohesion that transcends our petty differences and strengthens intergenerational continuity that serves as a compass in times of change and uncertainty. A well-defined identity acts as a framework for making consistent choices in line with one's values and enhances resilience in the face of adversity or change, allowing individuals to navigate life's challenges and confidence. In recent years, I'm very encouraged to see the renaissance and the revival of indigenous practices, our mother tongues and knowledge systems. By engaging in traditional practices, learning and teaching ancestral skills, supporting community initiatives, and staying true to our core values, we strengthen not only our own sense of self, but our collective resilience. Hence, preservation of our cultural identity and heritage allow us to remain rooted while allowing us to hold our heads up wherever we may go as Nagas. Today, I would also like to dwell on the issue of the pace at which the world is moving and the prospect of our people and the students in particular in this changing scenario. Will we continue to remain as we are or adapt to the changes happening around us? The ever-changing global technological impact of our lives on how we infuse this change is also an education to each and every human being on the planet, regardless of age, gender, and status. Therefore, I speak not only to the students per se, but to everyone present, that in this ever-changing world, every day it is a process of learning, and therefore we are also students and we are also learners. Involvement through education refers to the process by which educational changes and systems foster awareness, skills, and engagement in addressing local challenges, preparing individuals to become active contributors to a connected and interdependent world. In today's interconnected world, education is no longer confined to textbooks and classrooms. It has become a powerful tool to equip individuals, especially the youth, to navigate challenges in our ever-changing world and to participate meaningfully in building a better, more inclusive future. Education and learning goes far beyond academic achievements. It nurtures essential skills such as critical thinking, collaboration, intercultural understanding, and adaptability. Through such education, our young learners become aware of the larger issues affecting our world, from poverty and inequality to climate change and human rights that concerns us at all the global level and at the grassroots. More importantly, to be a student and to be educated cultivates empathy, encouraging learners to engage not just as students of the world, but as contributors to its well-being and our society. This approach instills in learners the values of peace, respect, inclusivity, and social justice. It teaches us to appreciate diversity, to understand different worldviews, and to resolve conflicts through dialogue and mutual understanding, not through fighting and violence. As Nagas, with our unique history and cultural identity, we do have much to offer into this world and our society. Our values of community, respect of tradition, and resilience in adversity are lessons worth sharing on the global stage that can be brought about by imparting a sense of social responsibility and transcends geographical boundaries and ethnic divisions. In this light, I would like to stress that global education and cultural preservation are not opposing forces. They are complementary. One opens the mind, the other anchors the soul, and together they empower individuals to walk forward in the world. This brings us to the most important aspect of today's agenda, which to reflect on the role of student organizations in building unity and a prosperous future. I strongly believe that student organizations such as the NSF have the critical role to play in shaping and grading awareness and imparting social responsibility to all our citizens. We are grateful, our Naga people and our Naga society is grateful, especially to the NSF for having forced the government to develop and establish the sense of meritocracy in its governance, in the selection of future generations. And it is a great achievement that through your participation and through your contribution, we have established the NSSB, and the selection process is on who is the best and not on who one is. We congratulate the NSF on the success of their achievement towards providing students equality on the basis of their intelligence and meritocracy and not on the basis of their status. Secondly, the state government is also truly thankful and grateful to the NSF for having been part in enforcing and preserving our people through vigilance on the illegal immigrants issue. I once again express this gratitude to the NSF and to all the students in particular, because this act protects you, this act preserves your future, and this act ensures that you have a homeland that belongs to you and you are the masters and owners of this, our land. By organizing challenges, conferences, and leadership summits like today, we foster connections across people, across tribes, across states. This helps us to dialogue. This helps us to come together, not as people from different states, not as people from different tribes, not from people as from different districts, but such dialogues will help us maintain our integrity as indigenous people of the Northeast and Nagas in particular. I therefore would like to strongly urge you, the members and the leaders of the Naga Students Federation, to continue this important work, to remain open to the world while staying grounded in your identity and your dreams, to embrace diversity while upholding unity, to lead not the Nagas but the world, as we all are a part of this beautiful world of ours. Let this 31st General Conference not only be a celebration of NSF's past achievements, but also a launching pad for future aspirations as we transition into a new era. The world needs voices like yours, informed, courageous, compassionate, and visionary, because the future does not bode too well because of all these technological advances that is creating divisions and self-greed and personal motives. I deeply believe in the power of our youth. The future of our villages, our state, and indeed our region lies in the hands of educated, responsible, and globally conscious individuals like you. Let us therefore work together, united in purpose, committed to progress, and inspired by the dream of a better world. Let us be the generation that ensures the Naga people not only to survive but thrive. Let us always remember that education is not an entitlement but an empowerment for unity, for understanding, for generating peaceful coexistence. God bless the Naga Students Federation, and may our journey ahead be filled with more better prospects, visions, and dreams, so that our people are also as equal to anyone as in the world as we are second to none. Asking God's blessing on the NSF organization and on this fruitful conference, I conclude my speech with my prayers. I will always remember this conference, and I wish the conference and its deliberation all the best. God bless NSF, God bless our Naga people. God bless all the well-wishers that are with us today. Thank you so much.
The Mahindra XUV 3XO. Everything you want and more.